if LeVar and Lonzo played 1-on-1 to 21 right now, what's final score?
Zoe's gonna win 21, probably to like 5.
Was there a clear, like, who was the best ball brother at the time when they were younger?
LeVar, he will always say that Melo is gonna be the best.
You think there's a chance he ends up in New York on the Knicks?
He's gonna go number 1.
Today we brought on Andre Ball, and the Ball family has been in the news and the media for God knows how long. So this is going to be an exciting episode to talk about Andre and the rest of his fam. Let's do it. Andre, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. You know, just waking up, really 12 o'clock, but.
I was going to say, your last name, which generates probably the most, questions and, topics of discussion. LeVar's brother is your father. Okay.
Yeah.
I just had to make sure because LeVar's got a big family over there on that. You guys got a big family in general, right?
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up as a Ball? Tell me about family reunions and Thanksgivings and stuff like that. Tell me about it.
It was funny. It was always funny. Like when we all get together, it was always just funny. Like everybody's talking smack. It's an NBA game is always on. There's always food. Like it was just always just good vibes. And then on the other end, we was always together like every day, just playing basketball. Like that's what it was. Like
you work out? Were you working out consistently with them? Like growing up, was that the thing?
Yeah, we used to all go over there on Sundays. Like the uncles and stuff, we used to all like do pull-ups on Sundays. Like it was just we all used to work out over there.
So you guys all lived like kind of right around each other?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like, we all live within like a good like 10, 15 minutes away from each other. Like nothing too crazy.
Yeah, all right around that Chino. Were you born and raised in Chino Hills or that area?
I was born in Torrance. And then we moved out to Chino, but I still went to school in Carson until I was in 7th grade, and then I came out here.
Was there a clear, like, who was the best ball brother at the time when they were younger, or who they thought was going to be the best out of the three?
I mean, not that I was really paying attention to that, but like,
yeah, but uncles are talking.
Yeah, no, uncles, yeah. Uncle Bravo, he would always say that's LeVar. He would always say that Melo is going to be the best.
See, it's the youngest thing. Like, I feel like that happens with a lot of, like, brothers. Like, it's the youngest.
Yeah.
Like, watch out. Yeah, that's crazy. So then you guys grow up and you all go to Chino Hills High School. What was that like, coming in? Was there a lot of – because high school basketball in California and every state, there's a lot of hype around it as is. But then bringing these three in, along with you coming in with them, because is Lonzo the oldest, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he goes in first. Is that when like, here we go, like Chino, like that's when the hype started, or was it before then?
I mean, that's when like we started getting more recognition. Like we went to a better league. Just like when he got there, it just kind of started like this whole motion that just put everything. The rest is history, basically. Yeah.
No, it definitely took off. You guys were. I feel like, is it fair to say you were Sierra Canyon before Sierra Canyon?
Like where they're at now, I guess you can say that. I guess you can say that.
But at the same time,
the only difference between that is that we all kind of like we didn't really get no transfers. Like we was kind of like from in that area. We all came up in the same area, and like we all went to school together, as you guys know.
What's your best memory from Chino Hills?
Craziest thing was when I was hurt. I had shoulder surgery, so it was when we was at USC watching Modern Day in Chino Hills when the whole USC was sold out. That was crazy.
You guys sold out USC?
Yeah, it was crazy.
What year was that?
That was after Zoe's senior year.
So he was gone. It was LaMelo and Melo.
It was just Gelo and Melo.
And they still sold out an entire college arena. That's what, 10,000 plus?
Yeah.
Gotta be. Man, I didn't know all about that. Was there talks and murmurs about like, hey, let's try a different route other than just doing this high school, college, NBA thing? Like there's overseas options. Was LaMelo talking about that, or because LaMelo?
I didn't know anything about that. It's kind of, I was surprised as well. like I was gonna support regardless. So it didn't really, and I know what they can do. So it's like I'm not really worried. It's just basketball for them. So it's just they can hoop. So I wasn't really worried about that aspect, and that's what they're there to do. So I was gonna support whatever decision they had.
Yeah, you say it's just basketball for them. Do they? Because you get a sense of the Ball in the Family shows and everything that they do. They're very like relaxed and like goofy almost. Are they goofy all the time?
Yeah, we all kind of like when we all get together. It's like I said, it's funny. It's funny as hell.
That's just kind of genetic, isn't it, between your family?
Yeah, like we all bounce off each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what makes the best hoopers in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, you guys all carry that same kind of personality trait of just being like, hey, this is serious and a lot of people are watching and it is what it is, but at the end of the day, it's still hoop. Probably dating back to when you guys were working out on the half court in the backyard in Chino Hills, I would assume, right?
Yeah. Those games used to get heated back there.
Would you guys play fives or could you play like just threes back there?
It was just threes, but there was
who fought the most?
I know on any given day it just be whoever was going at each other. Like if we seen like two people getting into it, we'll let them like low key go 1-on-1 like for the rest of the game and see
throw the ISO and clear out.
Yeah, and then it's just that's how it was every day.
Yeah,
it was so competitive. It was crazy.
If LeVar and Lonzo played 1-on-1 to 21 right now, what's final score?
Zo's gonna win 21, probably to like 5 or 3.
You're giving him 5.
I give him a little something, but I don't know. But it depends on who gets ball.
Discount. That's a family discount of 5 points. I don't know. That's okay. What was it like post like ball era at Chino?
I feel like everybody was just like had us doubted. Right. Like nobody's there. Like they're not going to do anything this year. Like, and they just kind of like threw us to the curb basically. So we started off like 4-6, but then we ended up like 27 or 28-11. So we picked it up and we turned it around. Like I feel like we finally got the gist of things and how like how to make things work between us, like with all my teammates.
Right. Was there a chance that Sharif and Zion were gonna make an appearance in a Chino Hills jersey at one point, or is that fake?
I don't know, but I did hear that. I did hear that at some point. I do remember that.
Would you guys have lost a single game with you, Melo, Reef, Zion, and take your pick, whoever you're throwing in the 4th spot? Would you have lost a game?
No.
Absolutely not. Thank you for saying the right answer. Now that, my friends, would have been stupid. We're watching guys that we grew up with, you literally growing up with, LaMelo. He's headed to the league next year. Yeah. Is there a spot that you'd like to see him land in terms of system and setup?
He's good wherever he goes.
Think so? He's just integral, like he can be dropped into whatever system and just take off?
Yeah.
You think there's a chance he ends up in New York on the Knicks?
Shoot, I don't know.
I think
up in the air right now.
Top 3 pick, huh?
Yeah, for sure, top 3.
And that's where you think
he gonna go number 1.
You think he's gonna go number 1? So talk about Pepperdine. How's it going there?
Going in, it was a learning experience. Like I said, I feel like everybody goes through that little patch like where you gotta learn before you do. So like my freshman year, that's what it was about. And in sophomore year, I kind of got like more structure and like knowing how things work when you get to college. So right. I was more prepared, and then I got hurt. So that just kind of sucked.
What are you expecting, personally and as a team at Pepperdine next year?
Personally, I expect a lot. Like it's a big year for all of us. Like, cause the past couple 2 years, like it was like everything was new. Like for like a lot of new players, new coaching staff. So everybody, I feel like now we kind of got that. Everybody knows each other's tendencies on the team, and it's just better for all of us. Like we know the system, like we know how to run things. Like it's just going to be a better feeling to be out there with the team again.
Dre, appreciate you jumping on with me, my man.
Yep.
All right, good luck, brother.
Dime. You better stay wavy the wave jersey, all right? Go click the link in the bio ASAP. Check out the videos right here and subscribe. Date rápido.